welcome back to Final Fantasy III. We're still here in the world of darkness. We fought two of the bosses that lay dormant with the dark crystals. We still got two more to go. We're on our way to the third one. We still got the dark crystal of fire and the dark crystal of wind. Darkness will prevail and bring an end to the world as you know it. You'll disappear with the rest of the world. Mwahahaha. Two-headed dragon. They couldn't give you a name. Poor little two-headed dragon. Poor nameless two-headed dragon. Let's go, let's get it, let's go. Let's get it. Bam! 22 hits. Ouch! Why is everything hitting like a freight train? Every motherfucking thing is hitting like a fucking freight train. Back row. Doesn't matter. One hit, you're out of here. Get fucked. Like, you can't do this shit without a fucking white mage of some sort. I'm like, you should. You can't do this with the. You can't do this without the Vow. Maybe you can get away with the Sage. Maybe it's best to have two sages, just so I can have two people that can use white magic when needed. Motherfucker. Well, that was a wasted turn for Rafia. I used an August spell when I should have just used Flare. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Fuck you, two-headed dragon. How much HP do you have, I wonder? That's a problem. When my white mage gets one-shotted. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I don't know if I can get away with it. With just using the Phoenix down in a high potion. I mean, people get one shot anyway, so fuck it. Damn, that almost did not one-shot Arc. Yep. Dude, I'm fucked. I'm honestly fucked at this point. I should have just used an elixir. I should have just used one. Can you miss? That did not kill Ingus, thankfully. Somehow. What the fuck you! I hate to do it. I hate to use the elixirs like that, but I got a good amount of them, and oh boy. Can you please die? Please. Thank you. Wow. Sorry, Rafia, no experience for you, but what can we do? He was just one-shotting us like it was nothing. Lyneth and Ark, their job levels increase. I am a warrior of dark. Our worlds came from the void and will one day return to it. There is only one force that can keep the nothingness at bay, hope. The void is inevitable. Someday it will consume everything. But today is not that day. Not while there is still hope and love in the worlds of light and dark. As long as there is hope, the void cannot win. With the powers of the dark and light, defeat the force that is calling forth the void. Okay, I could have just took that shortcut. Oh well. Damn. Lyneth and Ark's job levels have increased. Athena's job level has increased. One more to go. Jormungand. Keep running into these Jormungans. Oh, we got him in the first turn. Luna's job level increases and he levels up. We're almost at 50. You obtain 89 HP, 1 strength, 1 agility, 1 intellect, and 1 spirit. Oh, interesting, huh? Ark's job level increases. Hush. I thought that was going to circle back around to the chest anyway. Okay, that was fairly quick. Well, I want to get that chest first. Because who knows what's in that chest? It could be another ribbon. This dude again. Holy shit! There he goes. Lyneth and Raphius. Job levels increase. Ark and Ingus both level up. Arc obtains 103 HP, 1 stamina, 1 intellect, 1 spirit. Ingus obtains 114 HP, 1 strength, 1 agility, 1 stamina, 1 intellect, 1 spirit. Another ribbon. Damn, game. Maybe the game's trying to give me a hint. Give me a warning that I thought they all need to be equipped with ribbons. Well, I'm not gonna do it, game, because I'm a rebel. Okay, maybe I'll just do it. Huh. Asshole game. Really? No. Piece of shit asshole game. Rafia levels up and obtains 99 HP, 1 stamina, 1 intellect, 1 spirit. Dark Wind Crystal. We started with the Wind Crystal. Now here in this episode we may get to the Dark Wind Crystal. The wrath of Dark cannot be stopped. This will be your final resting place. Cerberus. That's the smallest Cerberus I've ever seen. A lot of damage. Uh-huh. Okay, that was definitely the easiest out of the four. Lunith, Ark, and Raphia's jobs all level up. I am one of the four warriors of Dark. We managed to stop the Wrath of Light 1,000 years ago. Light and Dark, our two worlds depend on one another. If the two were to converge, it would bring about a single world of nothingness, a void. Now that light is weakened, the darkness is spreading. The Wrath of Dark is upon us. The only force that can stop this return and balance is within you, the four warriors of light. I am here to aid you. We cannot allow the void to consume our worlds. Ark's job level has increased. It's a little too late for that. These Shadow Masters look pretty fine, let me just say. Lunith and Raphia's job levels go up. So I guess this is newly open. Damn, like this, yeah, this would be pretty frustrating in the original game where they don't show you the way to go. You just have to feel your way around and walk on the invisible platforms. Like, that is a very questionable game design decision. But I mean, I suppose the NES era was full of questionable game design decisions in hindsight. I don't think we're gonna make it to level 50, y'all. I don't even think I bothered to quick save. Alright, here we go. We are the Cloud of Darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if we have anything to say about it. Ha! This is the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You will be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light, fools! We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need of them any longer. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become the void. This is where you die, warriors of light. Cloud of Darkness, there she is. I've been saving these shurikens for this fight. Damn it. Right off the bat, I might be in trouble. I didn't need to use those hot potions then, but just to have a little bit of extra insurance. Are you just gonna use nothing but that? Oh no. Man, if only Rafia... I could trust Rafia to go before, but I cannot. I definitely cannot trust that at all. Maybe every time you use Particle Beam, you have to go last the next turn. I would be good with that. It really fucks Ingus up. I guess that's the downside of the black belt. Okay, I need to keep using Kiraja though, I think, because she did a physical attack right there, so that means she probably won't go last the next turn. Do you think I could get away with using a Kiraga? Man, I thought I would have to shoot up a couple of snakes. In the 3D version, some of her snakes pop up as targets, and you might have to deal with them. Alright, last shuriken. Well, that sucked. So you can use it. Damn it, why did I do more damage to Lunith that time? Fuck you. Ugh. Damn it, why did I do that? Damn it. I just stupidly boosted right after I just boosted with Ingus. I'm like just stuck in this never-ending loop. That was the last flare. Quake is like no better than the other August spells. Can you use that elixir, Inga? Oh my god. He survived it somehow. Please, Rafia, please, please use this before she does anything. Oh. Of course not. I'm fucked. Well, that fucked me. I'm fucked. I'm fucked now. It's over. It's over. Fuck this. Just absolute fucking randomness. Fuck it. There's nothing I can do. It's over. Wow. Yep. Game over number 12. And if this was any other version of Final Fantasy III, I would have to redo the Zan fight and redo all of the World of Darkness. And how miserable would that be? Oh yeah, we're not going to worry about getting into battles in here. Okay, no, okay, it auto-saved in this room. I mean, I'm just going with the same setup. Fuck, I don't see her doing any status effects to me at all. Maybe it's because... I don't know. Oh, that's all she's doing is spamming the particle beam. I mean, she's like 2 other turns. She's used like a physical attack. Is that all she has? Is a physical attack that she'll rarely use, and spamming the particle beam? What bullshit! This fight may be debatably worse than the Final Fantasy II final boss fight. And it just seems like it's absolute randomness. Like what order will go in. I don't even think there's a way for me to... I don't think Protect will help against her attack, her particle beam. There's no shell in this game that could potentially help me. Reflect? Is Reflect the secret weapon? Fuck it, I'm willing to try it at this point. Just out of curiosity. I doubt it though, I mean I highly doubt it. Probably just wasted that turn with Rafia. Probably should have just used Kiraga with her on the whole party. She's probably going to start with that particle beam. Fuck me up instantly. I used Reflect on Ingus, so now this won't work. What am I? I fucked up. I used Reflect on Ingus, so this won't work now. And of course you went before... Yep, that's another game over. Fuck the Cloud of Darkness. Fuck the Cloud of Darkness. Fuck it. I mean, you just got to cure off the bat. And of course you go first. All it takes is for her to use her Particle Beam. And then all it takes is for her to use it again the next turn before Rafia can do anything. That's all it takes. I need a haste for Fia. But that doesn't. That doesn't work with the increases speed. Well, I guess that could work. I can't do it now. The move is to haste the first turn with Rafia. If only I had more shurikens. And there it is. That's the last flare. Honestly, you just need to use an elixir on yourself, dude. Too bad an elixir won't restore the shurikens I've lost. Third time's the charm. In the beginning there was the void. Then came light and darkness. From then everything was born. The heavens, skies, water, fire, life. The inexorably brings all back to its beginnings. But from life something new was born. A shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called hope. When the balance between light and dark is broken, and the world again slides toward the oblivion, the choice will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside us all. Dreams, despair, love, time can obscure it all. Do not accept this. Do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. Find your last remaining spark of light, a light that shines brightly when all else is dark, the light of hope. That was a very cheesy game. You're all still here! Lunith, Ark, Rafia, Ingus. You did it! Well done! No doubt you're the true heroes of the story. Not half bad. Come on, it's time to go home. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours, but I think it's about time I return to Amur. Fellas! You're back, safe and sound. Of course, barely broke a sweat. Without your help, we never would have made it. Thank you. If you ever need help, we heroes will be here. Come and train with us anytime until we meet again. We've reached Saronia. I suppose I must return. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything, Your Highness. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. It was your light that saved our world. It is I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I can lead my kingdom with even half the courage you have shown, I will be content. You have my sincere thanks. We've almost reached Canaan. Guess this must stop. My wife's probably worried sick. Wait, I'll get off here too. Why do you want to stop in Canaan, Desh? Well, I just wanted to check in on someone. Huh? Oh, fine. It's Selena, okay? Oh, you went to see her? How sweet. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Go get her, Tiger. Who knew our playable characters were capable of a response like calling someone Tiger? Honey! Oh dear, not in front of your friends. You're embarrassing me. Selena! Desh, please don't ever leave me again. Never, I promise. Come on, honey. We can't let these kids show us up now, can we? Oh, fine. Just one kiss then. Ahem. Whoops, got a little carried away. Sorry about that. Let me know if you go on any more adventures. I could always lend a hand. Oh, no you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Desh. Don't rub it in. You're welcome back here anytime. Besides, you still gotta try my wife's cooking. Thank you, Sid. Desh, we'll see you later. Shall we head back to Sassoon now, Your Highness? Can't I stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. But Princess Sarah, don't you understand? I want to stay with you. Oh? Did I embarrass you? Come, let's go to Ur. And like in the 3D version of the game, I'd like to think Sarah is hooking up with Ingus here. It's we're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. Welcome back. I do not remember at all what voices I gave you. Since the beginning of this Let's Play, which was only a week ago. Nine days ago. I started this last Monday. It is now a Wednesday. I'm finishing this. It took me 9 days. Oh, Lunith, Ark, Rafia, Ingus, you're home. We did it. To Papa, Nina. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. Sure you did. We are proud of you. Welcome home. You saved the world. Wow. You're amazing. So I guess they weren't joking about you being the Warriors of Light. Heroes get a kiss from me, pucker up. Not so fast. Oops. The world is now safe from the darkness. All this thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, Warriors of Light. Oh? Look, the light. The crystal is back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. The darkness has dispersed, and a new dawn has come. And that was Final Fantasy III. I think I most certainly enjoyed my time more with this game here. How long did this Let's Play end up being? "28 episodes, I guess. I'm kind of guesstimating right now. I'm not sure how many episodes. I think 28 episodes, give or take. But when I first played the 3D version on PSP, it ended up being like a 62 episode Let's Play, and that was not helped at all by me getting to the final boss fight against the Cloud of Darkness, and I just could not beat her, and I decided I had to go grind. And I decided, me being a warrior, white mage, black mage, red mage, was just not going to cut it. I made it through the whole game up to the final boss fight, just being those 4 jobs. Like, yeah, I remember switching to Dragoons when I fought Garuda. There might have been 1, 2, or 3 boss fights I switched jobs for. I switched jobs up to deal with, because the game kind of makes you do that, but for the most part, I was just a warrior, black mage, white mage, red mage the whole game. But I could not beat the Cloud of Darkness, and I decided I needed to change things up and grind, and that's when I switched to jobs like Devout and Ninja and maybe Magus. And I just had to go and grind, get some more levels, level those jobs up some. And it was just the PSP version. It does not give you quick save, does not give you auto save. You can only save on the world map. Just going through the final dungeon, the Crystal Tower, the World of Darkness, all that. It was just fucking a pain in the dick. And so, like, the new quality of life features, the cheat codes installed in the game, like being able to turn off encounters, like whatever you want to call them, like it really is nice. It's nice to have that. It's nice to have quick saving and auto saving. Yeah, just from beginning to end, I really just vibed with this game more. I just vibed with the 2D sprite aesthetic more than the 3D aesthetic. I did not like Final Fantasy III's 3D aesthetic, I didn't really care for it. But yeah, I enjoyed this game. Honestly, when the first end of this game, at the most the first half of this game, I kind of wasn't feeling it too much. But things started to click more the second half of this game. I think I did have more fun the second half than the first half. That Cloud of Darkness boss fight really was just not good, honestly. She just does one attack over and over. That's lame as fuck. I guess she could rarely do a physical attack where she just slaps one of your party members. That, you know, maybe... I don't know what it took for her to do that. Maybe you had to have a party member or two knocked out for her to start doing that, but... yeah, in a way that fight was worse than the FF2 final boss fight, because at least the Emperor had multiple moves that he would routinely do. The job system in this game is just not refined. Like, there's just straight up... This is probably true for any Final Fantasy game that has jobs. But this game it's just so obvious that some jobs are better than others. And it just seems like by the end of the game you have to be the Deval and the you gotta have a Deval or a Sage on your squad. Maybe even 2 Devals, or a Deval and a Sage, or 2 Sages. The ninja was really good, especially with being able to throw those shurikens. The black belt... I got him earlier than the other jobs I was at the end, but the black belt's very good, but he is definitely a glass cannon. Very strong. But not very strong against attacks. Yeah, ultimately this game has made me like Final Fantasy III a lot more. Do I like it more now than Final Fantasy 1 and 2? I don't think so. But I think I need some time to let things marinate. The gap has definitely closed a lot. I don't know, I really need some time to think things over on how I rate the 3 NES Final Fantasy games now. I don't know anymore. They all have their own pros, but their own cons. What's my favorite thing about Final Fantasy 3? For Final Fantasy 1, I would say the world being a puzzle. I think that's really unique to Final Fantasy 1. From beginning to end, you're just thrown into the world and you're just trying to go around and talk to people, figure out information, find out what you need to do. My favorite thing about Final Fantasy 2, it might be strange, but really it's just the vibe of Final Fantasy 2. I really like in that game you really are in a fucking You're in a war. The world is at war. And there's just a lot of fucking devastation that happens. Well, what's my favorite thing about Final Fantasy III? Jobs are fun. They are cool, but they're just not refined in this game. Yeah, I think I definitely do like how they just took out being punished for switching jobs in this game, where you need to go through X amount of battles for your characters to be used to their new jobs and be able to do be at their full potential with them. What do you think? I think that was a good call. The minimap in this game gave away secret rooms. Walking down secret paths will make them highlight. It'll make all the paths highlight, for better or for worse. Maybe it is for best, because some of that could have gotten really annoying in the older games. But yeah, I think if I were to rank these three games, the three NES games, I would still rank them how I've originally ranked them. Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3 in that order. But I don't know, I need some more time to meditate. Like, I'm close to putting Final Fantasy 2 ahead of Final Fantasy 1. I really am. It's just... It just is that Final Fantasy 2's system for increasing stats really isn't ideal. It really isn't the most ideal. And I think that really kind of caught up and reared its ugly head with me during that game's final boss fight. Even though I only had to quit the fight one time and make some adjustments and then try again, I was able to get through, but I really kind of had to just take advantage of all the cheese I could. But no, I've newfound appreciation for this game. Like the Final Fantasy games, they're all just good, solid games. Even these games. But these are the NES games. We're done with the NES trilogy now. We'll move on to the SNES trilogy in this marathon. So things will start to step up, get more advanced. things only get better and better. A vision of hope. Well, that'll do it for this Final Fantasy III Let's Play. I started my play session for tonight, recording these last few episodes the day before Thanksgiving here in 2025. Now it's 12:48 a.m. for me. I just turned to 12:49 a.m. So it is Thanksgiving Day 2025. It was 4 years ago when I came home from my second year of university for the Thanksgiving break. And I would start my Final Fantasy marathon that would end up taking me 2.5 years to do. And I started with Final Fantasy 1. My first time playing Final Fantasy 1. Played it digitally on the PS3, the Final Fantasy Origins version. The same version included Final Fantasy 2. I would play that next, and then I would play the 3D version of Final Fantasy 3 that I had digitally on my PSP. And it's hard to believe all that was 4 years ago. Here we are again, doing another marathon. Finished up the NES games in record time for me. Like, I've basically finished these first 3 Final Fantasy games in this marathon in a month's time, which is insane. Yeah, a little bit over a month probably, but probably closer to a month than a week. But yeah, ultimately I think I think the Pixel Remasters have to be my go-to versions of playing these Final Fantasy games. You know, a couple episodes ago, I mentioned the Steam Machine. That's coming out, that's a thing I have some interest in getting, maybe, possibly. We'll just have to see how much it costs and all that, but if I could emulate and maybe even mod, or maybe even emulate, if I can mod and emulate on that, I would like to one day maybe play the original NES versions of FF1, FF2, FF3. Just play them as their original versions, but the only thing I might change with mods, I suppose, is make it to where any of the glitches that exist in those games are fixed, and also be able to turn off encounters, but everything else, play how it is. Man, it's just so much, it's crazy to me how this Let's Play was so much shorter than my PSP Let's Play, the 3D version. Like about 28 episodes compared to like about 62. That's crazy. So Yeah, somehow my Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 3 Let's Plays end up being a lot shorter. But my Final Fantasy 2 Let's Play, well, that ends up being shorter too, but not... The difference is not as big for that game as this one in Final Fantasy 1. But yes, since I have this Thanksgiving stuff going on, it might be a few days before I start FF4. That's another game I feel like I kind of just had a little bit of a bad experience with it my first time. That was another one I played on the PSP. We'll get to that when we get to that. Like I said, I think I really do have just more newfound appreciation for Final Fantasy 3. I had more fun playing it on the Pixel Remaster than I did with the 3D version on PSP. And it's closed the gap on how much I like this compared to FF1 and 2. And I just need to meditate on some things. But that's going to do it for this Let's Play. It was a pleasure. We're a third of the way done with this Final Fantasy marathon. And until the next Let's Play.